Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode on the survival world. That's right, we are back once again, and at the start of this episode, I've got a little bit of an announcement to make. Just a little bit of an announcement. It's a pretty big announcement actually. It's something that I haven't changed to do with my channel, my whole Minecraft account actually, since I believe around about 2015. Yeah, here's the oldest screenshot I could find with this skin. That's right, I'm changing my skin. Let's take all this stuff off. My inventory's full. Let's dump off a few things in here real quick. Let's take all of our gear off. Boom. There it is. Yeah. I spent quite a few hours making this. Working on it bit by bit, and I'm kind of happy with it. It looks a little bit weird. I'm going to be the first to admit it looks a little bit strange, especially with my little hand in there. But what actually happened is I actually changed my skin as part of a little bit of a joke, I guess, as part of another server. And what I ended up realizing is that my skin is very boring. My old skin was very, very boring, so I really wanted to change that, and this is that change. I thought I may as well do it now, and obviously I want to design it myself, so this is the best that I've been able to come up with. Yeah, so I have changed my skin tone ever so slightly to make it a little bit more blue. It's way more blue than green now, and it's still got the creeper, the creeper face going on. I wanted to still keep that kind of thing, but it's a lot bluer now, and I've got, a nice coat on, some pants, some shoes, just some nice bits going on there. And I'm quite proud of this. I'm pretty proud of this. But if you have any suggestions of things that I should change, please, please, please let me know. I have been trying to come up with different ideas. This is the backside for you right there. We can go into the inventory, look at it from the side, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, this is basically what I've got so far. I am pretty happy with this. And yeah, I've been thinking about it for a while. I've always thought that my skin was a little bit boring. I made it in 2015. I would have been 12 years old when I made it. I made it with an app where I basically put in one color that I thought kind of looked cool, and then clicked add noise a couple times, and that was the resulting skin. And yeah, not the best. So this is the skin I'm gonna go with for now. Please let me know if you have any suggestions for things I should change. I thought I'd put this right at the beginning of the video just so that obviously, people can watch this part and leave suggestions. Anyway, let's go on with the rest of the video. So, what I'm going to be doing for the rest of today's video, let's put our gear back on. You can see this is what it looks like with all the gear on. I kind of like it. You can see the long arms and stuff. If I turn off all of the skin customization things, if I turn off all of this stuff here, you can see it looks a lot flatter. Yeah, it basically is just there to add some detail. Add some extra depth, but it's not necessarily needed, but yeah. So yeah, this is my first attempt at making a proper skin. Yep, you can see it bulks up just a little bit. But yeah, this is my first attempt at making a custom skin. So yeah, please let me know what you think about that. An actual decent skin, that is. So please let me know what you think about that. Anyway, I think what I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm going to get myself a little bit more food here, and as well as mend my elytra while doing that. So yeah, let's do that real quick. Alright, there we go. We've got ourselves another couple stacks here. We've got loads of food stocked up in here, but I thought, why not get a little bit more? I'm actually going to deposit a sack of leather. Geez, it's gonna take a little bit of time here to get used to, having the different hand and stuff. But I don't know. I've had the same skin for almost 5 years now, which is absolutely insane. Most of the things like name MC and stuff don't actually go back as far as my skins before this, or before my old one, I guess. God, it's weird. That's my old skin. Anyway, let's go on with the rest of the video here. So what I want to do for today's episode is, well, first of all, I'm going to need a few more fireworks, but I want to work a little bit more over at TNT Town, because I am really getting into that project right now. I'm really enjoying it. And something else I'm really enjoying is not really planning out the episodes too much. I'm kind of taking it on an episode by episode basis, doing what I feel like doing at the time. I've got quite a few plans for what I want to do in the future. My elytra wasn't fully mended by that, I did just realize. But yeah, I've got some pretty cool plans for the future for stuff that I want to do. And yeah, I definitely want to get working on the witch farm project again in the near future. Something I kind of do want to do is make some form of a perimeter. Yeah, that's right, a perimeter. It's a bit scary just saying that, even just saying I want to make a perimeter, but I kind of want to make a perimeter. Let me know what you think about making a perimeter. But yeah, if we fly over to the witch farm area, you can see we've kind of got like a pseudo perimeter type thing. It's like kind of a perimeter, but it's not really a perimeter, is it? Yeah, it's not much of a perimeter. But what I want to do is maybe use, you know, flying machines and stuff to clear out a massive perimeter. We should be able to do it under the witch hub here. I thought it would probably be a good idea to do before we, you know, try and build some more things and build new witch farms and stuff. So yeah, I think I want to clear out a massive, you know, square area of land as a perimeter all the way down to bedrock. I think that could be really, really cool. So if we just clear like all of this out, that goes all the way out to, you know, create a square there, and then, you know, all of that down to bedrock. That could be really, really cool, I think. But of course, we need to get more stuff built here. We need to actually build the storage systems here, because we've got the lamp indicators. They work pretty well. As you can see right here, we've got items in there, and it's indicating that it's a quarter full, and over here it's half full from all the shulkers of grass and dirt. But basically, yeah, I want to add some shulker box storage systems, so it loads up the shulker boxes and puts them in there, and we should get a load of heaps and heaps of witch drops if we actually make perimeters here, and then we can actually AFK at those spots. Because originally I was just going to light up all the caves, but lighting up caves is hard. It's really difficult to light up all the caves, so I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is dig a perimeter out here at some point. So let me know if you'd like to see that, and I'll start looking up designs and stuff. Also, let me know if you have a good design that I should use. Something else I want to do is start hooking up some of these places. Like, I might make a little town around here, or this is already a town, it's a village, but create some form of like a villager area around here, and then, you know, something, make a pathway in between and stuff. I don't know, I kind of want to make this area look a lot more alive, because at the moment it's just the default terrain, and it's a little bit boring. But something else I want to mention, I'm mentioning a lot of things right here. Episode 33, this is episode 33. New longest series, ladies and gentlemen. This is the new longest series. Oh yeah. I haven't had a series longer than this, which is really cool. This has definitely been my best series so far, I would think it's safe to say. Hello. But yeah, let's actually get some progress done. What I want to start work on, possibly in today's episode, is the tree farm. Yeah, I want to build a fully automatic, well not fully, semi-automatic tree farm. The design I'm going to go with is Ilmango's design. I think I wrote it down in one of the books in this area. Oh, jeez. Zombies attacking me. Yeah, right here. We have a book and quill. Stuff I want to build in TNT Town. Number 1 is tree farm, and then number 2 is mob farm. I'm actually going to be building them in that order. Tree farm, then mob farm. So, the tree farm here, Ilmango's design. It could be difficult to decorate, but I'm not going to worry about that too much. But yeah, Ilmango's design is the design I'm going to go for. But before we do that, we kind of have to plan out this area a little bit, don't we? Gonna have to plan out this area, so I don't know how much progress we're gonna actually make on the tree farm in today's episode, but I'm going to clear out a little bit of dark oak here. I'm gonna build a pathway that goes down here and then maybe splits off into 2 halves. I don't want to go over into this plains biome here. You can see there's a mini plains biome right here. I don't really want to go into here, so maybe we can make it split off, or maybe even curve off in this direction just, and stuff like that. Maybe, I'm not sure. We could probably think of something. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the camera count on here, get some music going. I feel like I said this last time I did a third-person time-lapse of clearing out trees, but yeah, I'm going to clear out some trees. Get the music going, get the third-person time-lapse on, clear out a bunch of trees, and yeah, I hope you enjoy the time-lapse. Alright guys, so I really hope you enjoyed that time lapse right there. I used the replay mod for the first time in quite a while. Yeah, it's been quite a long time since I've used the replay mod. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed that and enjoyed watching my new skinned guy running around. God, it's weird. I open my inventory and it's like, what? Who is that? Who is that? it freaks me out a little bit every single time, but no. It'll take a bit of getting used to. Again, if you have any suggestions on how to improve it, please let me know. But yeah, I'm happy with it for the time being. But what I kind of want to do right now is, oh, by the way, before I get on with the rest of the episode, look at how much dark oak we have. We have a lot of dark oak. We can, yeah, use this in all sorts of future builds. Probably not the TNT town much, because it doesn't really fit, does it? Kind of, but not really. No, I don't think I'm going to go ahead and use that much. But anyway, I'm going to use it to mark out the roads here. So I think I'm going to have a straight road that comes off of the, you know, central storage area here. And then I kind of want to have it curve off in this direction type thing. So I'll make it curve off into here. And I cleared out a nice little area down here because it's got like a nice valley. I really like it. I think it looks really cool. And maybe we can have the tree farm over here, maybe. So yeah. Then there'll be the tree farm in here, I'd say. And then, obviously, we can... I don't know whether I want to share... No, I'm not going to share a blast chamber with the tree farm and the cobblestone generator and all that kind of stuff. I think I'm going to make separate ones for the cobble generator and the concrete farm, concrete maker. Because, yeah, it's going to be a little bit difficult to, you know, try and share it with the TNT or with the tree farm. I don't know, I want to try and share them, but I don't know how well that'll work. Anyway, let's get a bit of an aerial view of this place. Let's take a look at what it looks like from the sky. Yeah, so you can definitely see a pathway going off there. We can do a building in here as well to separate it, so maybe we can make the paths kind of starting to go off a little bit earlier here, and then meet up with this one here. So let's get rid of this. And basically what we can do here is have some form of building here, and then maybe it even goes off in that direction a bit. I kind of want to keep this hill as a bit of a barrier here. But yeah, maybe we can build something here and even build something there as well. Not entirely sure. But something else I want to do is build kind of like mini crystals around the place. So let me just kill this zombie here so he doesn't end up attacking us. Basically, what I'm thinking is having like, you know, slightly smaller... I'm going to just build it out of mushroom blocks here. Have slightly smaller, you know, crystals coming out of the ground here, which come out like this, this type of thing. Oh, I forgot mushroom blocks do that. They come out of here and then go up and, you know, all this kind of stuff. And I'm just going to build kind of a mock-up here. Uh-oh. Out of mushroom blocks. I think we have a few more. Yeah, we got loads more. Dark oak forests give you a lot of them. Anyway, it's going to be a bit pointier than this and stuff like that. But this is just like a, for now type thing. That's what I'm thinking. Have like crystals sticking out of the ground with, you know, that are on fire and like that. And have them around the place. That could be a good decoration. As well as maybe some form of like... Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna stick. I think I'm gonna stick to the crystals for now. We can always add some more decoration around the place, but I don't think I'm gonna worry about that just yet because obviously we don't really want to do the decoration until we have you know, we don't want to do the decoration until we've gone ahead and built in the main structures. So then we can decorate around the main structures. Basically, that's the idea. So should we try and get some of the paths in here? I think we should try and get some of the paths in here. So let's go ahead and move all these shulkers here because they're a little bit in the way, aren't they? Let's chuck all of these mushroom blocks back in here as well as that. And that should be enough inventory space, yep. And pick up the bed as well. So let's move this stuff all the way over to where this chest is here. We're probably going to want to move them to closer where we're actually working on stuff. But anyway, let's move that all the way over here. So I think for the pathways, do we want to go... I kind of want to go for very uniform type things, so they're, you know, perfectly going along. Should we use red nether brick for the outside, and then maybe the fire... I really want to use the fire coral. I really love the look of the fire coral. We're going to have to go out and fly out to a coral reef biome for that, though. Should we go ahead and do that? Should we fly out to a coral reef biome? You know what? Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead, dump off a lot of my items in the sorting system. That I do want to improve in the near future. Again, I know. But yeah, this thing does have a couple flaws. that I would like to fix, especially at this point in the game. It's really, really good for early game, but at this current point in time where we are in the game here, it could do with some improvements, I guess. It could do with some improvements. Anyway, let's take a look here. Yeah, so you can see it builds up a little bit sometimes, but what you can do is just, you know, replace the items like this. So say like that. So we can optimize it a little bit. And basically, oh, we've got sticks that are going in. Okay, perfect. But yeah, anyway, I think what I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm going to dump off this axe right here, and I'm going to go ahead, fly over to a coral reef biome, or at least try and find a coral reef biome. I think I know where one is. It's on the way to the mesa, which is 7,000, 7,000, so we should be able to find that there. I'm going to go ahead and also grab some more fireworks to take with us as well. We've got 2.5 stacks of fireworks. I think that should be good. But I'm going to... Where did we get... Oh, I put the wrong shulker back in. Okay, I do want to grab a couple empty shulkers that we can fill with, you know, different corals and stuff. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead, fly over to the coral reef biome, which I believe is off in this direction. Yep, it is. Okay, I'm going to fly over to the coral reef biome. I'll be back with you once I'm there. Alright guys, so I've gone ahead and got myself a little over 3 stacks of fire coral here, as well as some, you know, coral fans and bits of coral, or fire coral blocks, I guess. So this is situated at around about 5,000 blocks out, which is a lot. That's pretty far out. But yeah, so it's a relatively, it's not a very big coral reef biome, is it? It's actually pretty small, come to think of it. But yeah, I'm sure we'll come over and decimate that over time. But anyway, let's fly all the way back over to the main base, or to the TNT town, I mean. Well, to our main base area. I'm going to go ahead and start building in some of those pathways. Alright guys, so as you can see here, we have started work on the pathway right here. So it's going to be a little bit difficult to make it look good, but my idea is that maybe what we can do is, because we don't have fire coral stairs, obviously, that would be a bit weird. What we can do is go ahead and, if we craft up a little bit of this, we can make fences. And basically how this will work is that we have fences under here just like so. And then we can have carpets on the top, and you can see we actually go up half a block there. So now if we add some more water under here, because that's what we've done, as you can see there's some water right underneath here, and that is basically how the coral is staying as coral. I don't know what happened there, that was kind of weird. Anyway, let's go ahead, grab the water from here, and then we can, oh, that was already there. Okay, cool. And then we can essentially put it right there. And then so you can see it looks like a full block, but we actually go up like it is half slabs, because if you don't know, fences have a hitbox of 1.5 blocks. That's where you can't jump on top of them. So yeah, what this actually is just like this. Basically you can, yeah, just walk up it just like so, and it should work pretty well. So I think that's how we're gonna do it, because otherwise we'd have to use like some form of like red nether brick stair or something, and I don't think that would look great. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and use this little carpet trick. The carpets are pretty much the same color as the fire coral, which is good. And then we can obviously do this again and raise it up another level. So let's go ahead and just remove that there, grab a fire coral, or grab a water I mean, and chuck the fire coral on top just like so. There we go. So that's kind of my idea there, and then I think we can bring the grass up to the same level. So have the grass going across here. And basically terraform this area, because we're going to need to, yeah, alter the land a little bit in this place. So if we go ahead and just add some of this here, and then we can just make it do whatever there. But then obviously we can have this go across here just like so, and then that will, is that level? Oh, it needs to go up one more block, so we can have one more set of fences here and then one more block up. And yeah, so I think I'm going to go ahead, do all that, and I'll be back with you once I have finished that. Alright guys, so I am fresh out of wool, so I'm having to go around and shear a couple sheep around here. Luckily I'd already dyed a lot of these guys red before. I've got a couple more red dye just in case I need to, but I'm pretty sure that, yeah, most of the sheep in this area are dyed red. So yeah, it's not very conventional. It's not a very conventional way of getting some red wool, but you know, I think we're gonna have to, you know, run around and get some red wool this way. We've done it before, I can't remember when. Oh, when we were building the crystal, that's right. That was quite a while ago that I gathered all the materials for that, and we got caught up with some other projects. Anyway, let's continue flying around this area. I think There, yeah, okay, so it's going into white sheep territory here. We've got a couple red dye, as I showed you just before, so let's dye these guys here, and then shear them, and hopefully we can, that guy just ate, that's kind of annoying. Anyway, I think, yeah, most of the sheep in this mountain should be red, which is kind of cool, a red sheep mountain, I like that. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead, shear a cut, you know what, that should be enough. Yeah, that should definitely be enough. So, yeah, before I cut, you know, back to whatever we were doing before, let's fly back here. This is the way we want to go. Okay, here we go. Here's the starter base. We're going to fly past this all the way over to TNT Town, and you're going to see the pathways I've been working on. Oh, you got a little glimpse of it there, a short glimpse. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's not, it's not great, is it? Yeah, it's not super dramatic or anything. But yeah, these are the pathways we've built so far. This feels a bit wider than this does, doesn't it? Maybe what we can do is just trim off one block around the outside here. I think that might help just a little bit. We actually had the perfect amount of nether brick for that as well, which was kind of funny, but I guess we're not going to have that anymore. Let's go under here just to make sure that we haven't missed any drops. Nope, okay, we're all good. So let's go ahead and place all of these in, and we should have a little bit more than exactly one more. Okay, there we go. That looks a little bit better. Anyway, what we can do is, because this actually makes 3 red carpet per thing, it's a very convenient number. But yeah, you can see we come up here, we can walk along the path along here, we're going to have to fill in these gaps obviously. And basically the way I'm doing it is incrementing it up with the land right here, and then so we can build a couple things like maybe here and here if, you know, it doesn't get too close to that. Not entirely sure, and then this comes over here. Maybe we can build something in that type of area there, and we can build something down here, which I'm probably going to end up building a tree farm down here. Now, what I also want to go ahead and do is make a diagonal pathway that goes off in that direction as well. So, at the moment it just goes in this direction, because that's all the materials I had. I might try and trim this down by one more block, because it seems, it's a little bit too wide, once again. So let's try trimming it down by one more block, seeing how that looks. But anyway, yeah, so you can see we've got water that goes all the way under all of these coral blocks right here. Let's take a look. Let's hop underwater here. Yeah, it looks like we're all good on the resource front. So let's fill all of this in, and yeah, that's looking a lot more like 3 blocks wide. So this is 3 blocks wide, and then it goes to here. Okay, this feels a tiny bit thinner, just a tiny bit, but I think it's fine. That's like the closest we're gonna get. So yeah, I'm alright with that. Let me fill the rest of this in with dirt here, and obviously we're going to have to fill all of this in with dirt as well. But yeah, anyway, I think that is just about it for this pathway that goes through here. I think I might go ahead and try and build it out going in this direction as well, so it'll go out here a little bit and stuff like that. So let's just dig this out, and it'll continue out in this direction by a few blocks, probably the same amount of blocks maybe. And then it'll start going in that direction, and maybe we can have it go into a tunnel or something, which can, maybe we can even connect that tunnel out to the starter base somewhere, somehow. Not entirely sure on that one yet, but I think we could do something pretty cool with that. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to work on raising the land up a little bit here, bringing this pathway across diagonally to about here, and then maybe start digging into this hill right here, and I'll be back with you once I've done that. Alright guys, it is a few days later, and let me turn around here and just show you what we've got. That's right, we've got a nice diamond pathway around here. I just have been filling in the rest of the coral here. Now, I was doing a little bit more thinking about the build here, and you know, how we're going to connect this up to the rest of the world, because I do want to have connecting pathways to everything, right? Even though we can technically walk, or technically fly everywhere, I still want to connect everywhere up so that you can walk there if you want to. Just create some nice scenery. Looks like we're actually out of coral here. There might be a bit more over by these shulkers over here. But yeah, so what I was thinking originally is to build a tunnel here, which would kind of work. I really don't like these creepers being around here. I was just looking at this place while coming over the over the hill, and I really like that, honestly. I like how exposed all the redstone stuff is. If we just decorate those sorting systems a little bit more with some red nether brick and maybe some regular nether brick and even some other blocks like terracotta and stuff, I think that could look really, really good. Alright, and there we go. So that is the pathway going all the way over this way, the pathway going into this direction, which I think I don't know, I don't want to have a tunnel going in every single direction, but I might have pathways going off to different places here. So if we end up building something over behind this place in this plains biome here, which I think we should probably do, I don't love how constricting all this is. I'd like to have just like an open rolling plains biome type thing, but we don't really have that, do we? I'm gonna have to have a think about how we're gonna do some things. Probably one of my favorite grass colors in this game is the birch forest over here. I really like the grass color of the birch forest, so I might do some things with this. It doesn't really look good for plains though. We don't really have any open plains areas. And then over here we got the swamp, which is a disgusting color. Yeah, it's all kind of covered in dark oak around here, isn't it? Not the best area to set up camp, I'm going to be honest. Probably could have picked a bit of a better world seed, but you know, at the time I started this series, I was kind of getting sick of planning things out. I just wanted to do stuff and see where it went, and it went in a pretty good direction, I will say. But anyway, I think that's going to just about do it for today's episode. I know we didn't get a huge amount done. All we really did was build some paths. You know what? We planned out some things, we built some paths. I'm pretty happy with that. In the next episode, we might work on a bit of a better storage solution. Yeah, I think that's, I think we're going to go ahead and do that. But that will be coming in the next episode, so, oh, it's still weird with the skin. I really hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please consider liking, subscribing, whatever. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.